Hello everyone, welcome to round number 4 of the 2013 Action Sports Grand Prix Championship Series. We're in store for a great day of racing here at Action Sports. Round number 2 back in May was canceled due to extreme weather conditions, and technical difficulties kept us from doing a show for round number 3 back in June, but we are here in the dog days of summer in July for round number 4. We have a great day of racing in store, perfect track conditions, perfect weather. We're excited to go racing here at Action Sports. The last time here for session number 3, our mini session, Ben Stevenson was the big winner in your Super Mini class, taking the overall win. Garrett Lauterball was also up front in his 85 class, as well as Timmy Harris from the 65 classes. A lot of the riders back here once again going to duke it out for the series title here at round number 4. As we take a look at the point standings for our 65 riders after 3 rounds. Chase Ingalls with the number 1 spot, a win at round number 1. A second at round number 3 after the May cancellation gives him a 39 points, gives him a total of 39 points aboard his Kawasaki. Second place in points, also aboard a Kawasaki, Joey Cunningham with a second at round 1. Also the cancellation at round 2 and a third at round 3 gives him 37 points, 2 points back of Chase Ingalls. And your third spot overall right now, Timmy Harris, who is not at the first round of the series, but a win at round 2 puts him right into the number 3 spot in points, 19 points back of Chase Ingalls. So we take a look at our classes here for session number 3, our mini session, Super Mini, 85 12 to 13, the 85 7 to 11 class, our 85 novice for beginner riders, our 65 7 to 11 class, here at Action Sports. It's a 45 to 50 minute race on a 2.5 mile track, and let's get racing underway here at Action Sports. Green flag is up. Who's going to get to the first turn first? Looks like Garrett Lauterball aboard the Suzuki with the early hole shot. As the rest of the riders, it looks like Super Mini and Mini Senior on row number 1. It looks like 60s on row number 2, so must be our 85 novice riders in that first row as well. 65's off the line. It looked like Joey Cunningham into the number 1 spot on the number 4. So Cunningham looks to get his first one of the year here at Action Sports. As we're at the finish line, all ready to complete lap number 1, Garrett Lauterball out front on the number 63X Suzuki. Second spot looks like Sam Parsons aboard the 28 Yamaha. The 121 machine, that's Aaron Magdich from the Mini Senior class. The 185 machine, that is Zach Dewhurst from the Super Mini class aboard the Yamaha. The first of the 65s in, Timmy Harris on the 504, looking for win number 2 on the year. Looks like the 121 machine. There is Cunningham. And the Suzuki ride, that is Todd Fouts. So Fouts into the number 3 ride early. Here comes the battle for fourth. Blayson Moore and Chase Ingalls. So a slow start for Ingalls after winning round number 1 and a second at round 3. We move back in for another lap of racing. Lauterball into the number 1 spot aboard that Suzuki. Second spot is still Parsons aboard the 28 Yamaha. He leads the way in your 85 novice class. From Hurricane, West Virginia, Parsons, his older brother Isaac Parsons, a winner last year in one of the bike sessions in the novice classes. Magdich up and over on the 121 KTM, so he runs in the 3rd spot physically thus far, and he leads the way in their Mini Senior division. Second spot, Dewhurst on the 185 Yamaha, but he's got company in the form of Timmy Harris. Whoa, Dewhurst almost over the bars. Harris controls it no problem. We will be right back here at Action Sports. We are back here at Action Sports. Kyle Wolfe giving you the call. That is Stevie Osborne aboard the 121 Kawasaki from your mini junior class. One of our 65 riders making his way through, and here comes our leader in the 65 class. That is Cunningham, and that is Fouts on the Suzuki. Maybe, yeah, that's Fouts on the Suzuki. So this is the battle for your lead. Cunningham must have had a problem. He just makes the pass on Fouts for the number 1 spot to take the lead back. Or actually, that was the battle for second, rather, as a 311 Yamaha machine. That's Ryan Richards, who leads the way in your mini senior class. Blayson Moore circling his way around the 99 machine, the Kawasaki, and he's got Ingalls right behind him still. We check back with our leader, Lauterbaugh. Lauterbaugh, same section, a different portion of the racetrack, and looks like he's handling things no problem. Parsons now into the same section, a different angle. A double up into the corner. Parsons still runs in the number 2 spot physically. Magditch, or actually, okay, so I missed Magditch on the way through. Magditch still holding the lead in your mini senior class. Dewhurst checking in for the number 2 spot in your super mini division. Getting a little kick there, but he's got Harris right behind him. So Harris from row number 2 definitely into the top 4 overall. As Osborne comes back through, Harris right behind Dewhurst. But with the overall adjusted time after, or in between rows rather, Harris in front of him on adjusted time. Cunningham comes back through for the number 2 spot. End of the lap, same section, heading towards the bottom, the last part of the motocross track. Lauterbaugh getting ready to head up the hill to check in for another lap. He screams at Suzuki up the hill, back out of view as he heads towards the finish line. Parsons still in the number 2 spot aboard that Yamaha. Parsons won, I believe, the first and second rounds, or first and third rounds rather, back in April and June here in the novice class. He's looking for, looks like he's on his way to another win here at round number 4. Magditch still leads the way in your mini senior class. Steep drop off right there on the back into the motocross section. Ingalls back into view. I wonder if we've missed more or not aboard the 99 machine. We didn't see him come through, so he might have already gone through ahead of Ingalls. As Harris comes back in once again, he has now made the pass on Dewhurst. So I believe your top 3 physically right now is Lauterbaugh, followed by Parsons, Magditch, and now Timmy Harris into the top 4 physically. Osborne checking back in. Here comes the number 2 spot in your 65 class. That's Cunningham aboard his Kawasaki. Right behind him, it's still Todd Fouts aboard his Suzuki. So Fouts not letting Cunningham off the hook as Moore comes through. So he was in front of Ingalls when we saw Ingalls just a little bit ago. So Moore aboard the 99. That's another one of our 65 riders. That is Josh Hickle all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana. I believe this is Hickle's first race. So Hickle getting his feet wet here at Action Sports, coming all the way from Indianapolis, but he is doing just fine on his 65. As we look back, Ingalls all over the place on the 122 machine. It looks like he was trying to avoid some holes that have been dug up from the first session of racing on the motorcycles, the big bikes. As Magditch rounds the corner, heading towards the finish line to make another lap. Here comes Lauterbaugh, still leading the way as he winds his way in and out of the trees. Looks like this is just a little bit later. Lauterbach is still coming through as he leads the way aboard his Suzuki. Parsons still looking good aboard the 85 Yamaha, the 28 number on the machine rather. Magdish looks like he's starting to gain ground. And there is Hickel aboard his 65. So we should see Harris up next if we're sticking to the rest of the track. It looks like we moved on to another section. There is Dewhurst aboard the 185. Cunningham, the goggles off aboard his Kawasaki. It is very hot out today, so it looks like the heat might be getting to Cunningham aboard the number 4. It looks like he's lost a little bit of the aggression. Goggles still on for our Suzuki rider Fouts. He looked a little bit more aggressive going down that hill heading into the off-camber right-hander. Moore still riding strong aboard the 99 machine. We should see Engels up next aboard the 122. We didn't see him come around, but he did come through for the number 5 spot. Osborne back into about the center portion of the motocross, or the woods track rather, sorry. He's passed up Dewhurst now. Parsons looks like struggling with that turn, feet off the pegs. Got a little off balance, but he kept it upright as he continues to run in the number 2 spot behind Garrett Lauterbach. We're actually going to skip ahead to the finish line. Garrett Lauterbach with your win in the Super Mini class. Timmy Harris won your 65 class. Stevie Osborne with the Mini Junior win. Ryan Richards with the 85 12-15 win. Sam Parsons with the 85 Novice win. And Zach Dewhurst winning your Super Mini class. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.